And this is when they try to sell the product, it's like, oh, well, look, you could just put this one thing on, and then you have giant monitors all over the place. It's like, you do and you don't. You know what I mean? It's like, these are all independent things that I have going on, and it's not, and I want to be able to walk away from it, and I want to be able to interact with my kids when they come in. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that. Now, if I'm sitting on a flight, I got like a flight to Australia, and somehow I won't get a headache after 20 minutes. Would it be cool to have that thing on my head to watch movies and do stuff and work and have all that space when I'm stuck in a cramped spot? Sure. Then, that kind of makes sense. So I think there's definitely use cases, but $4,000 for a headset that does what a $250 headset does, to like capability wise, it's pretty much on par.
And that's another thing that I asked you about, and why I was like, oh, it'd be cool if I could jump in here on this video, which, thanks for having me here, was that Mark Zuckerberg put out a video saying that what we have is just as good, if not better, than what Apple is putting out, and it's a fraction of the price. And for me, who knows absolutely nothing about virtual reality, I was asking you, is this just him plugging his stuff, or is that a legitimate claim?
So I think it's 100% legitimate. I think it was obviously a sales pitch. It was obviously a promo for their product and bashing Apple and taking the opportunity to do so. But I think the claims that he's making are pretty much consistently true about what he's saying, right? Like, so the capabilities, the vision versus this, they all have the same capabilities. Like, the screens might be a little bit better in the vision, but it doesn't make a difference. And I think there's a lot of extraneous crap in the vision that's completely not required, which we can get into. But also, the vision has, the battery pack is external. So the battery pack has that wire that goes down. He's like, oh, then you don't have a wire to get in your way. I get how that could be annoying. But realistically, I kind of like the idea that the thing that can explode isn't attached to my face.
Yeah.
So for me, and it's like, I don't know if it is, but I would imagine it's just a USB-C cord.
Yeah.
So it's replaceable. So when the battery dies, I can just swap another one out. Where this, if it dies, you have to literally plug it in. And this thing, I have a little magnet thing here, so it just charges right away. But it's just USB. So I can just plug a USB cable in here, and then I got the cable on me too, and it just plugs into a battery pack. So I understand the argument, but again, for $4,000 versus this, like, I don't see the benefit at all. And I really don't see people running around wearing VR goggles all day, because I think we've reached the tipping point. I personally feel that we've come to the realization, like what you just said, we're on the screen too much. Like, we're like, I want to get the hell away from this now. I want to go out into the real world again. I want to enjoy interactivity with real people again.
It's a meme that I'm sure you've seen, but it's extremely true, that I've come across, where it says that we used to go on the internet to escape reality. Yeah. Now it's like we go out into reality to escape the internet.
100% true.